Hey, Brooklyn Hood. I'm good, boo. How are you? Let me put my glasses on. Where they at, child? Hold on. I just had them. Did I leave them over there? What the hell? Oh, here they go. Hold on, y'all. Let me put my glasses on. Who that is? Hey, Missy Lane. What's up, boo? Hey, Adrian. I see you, baby. How are you, babe? Good to see you. Let me see. Happy Wednesday, y'all. She say, hey, Felicia. Hey, girl. Hey, honey buns. You know, I love when you call me Felicia good. Let me see. She say, I'm good, thank you. You're welcome, honey. I hope everybody having a good week so far. It's almost over, child. 2 more days. Angel, you so silly. 2 more days, y'all. It's almost over, child. I'm so tired, honey. I said, let me come home and talk to my people real quick before I shut it down. Grab them shit. Oh, charge it. Did you read my mind? I swear to God, with my right hand on the Bible, charge it. I'm about to eat some Lay's because I want to make sure Sister Circle Leak is not over here. She hate when I eat so bad to where she done put me in like, it just came across my news feed. Charge it. This girl done put me in like 4 or 5 posts tagging me. Now I don't know what these hoes don't get charged. But I don't read no motherfucking tags. I don't even be knowing when these people be tagging me. Like I don't even know why I had to see that. I'm like, damn, this girl going crazy. She is going about me. Hold on, Charge. Give me a second, baby. They right here. They already on go, baby. They already on go. Cause I want to make sure that the ones who don't like to hear me eat is not over here. Cause y'all know I don't give a fuck about you hoes' views, right? You hoes that don't like me know I don't give a fuck that y'all don't like me, and I don't give a fuck that y'all over here. So I want to make sure I irritate y'all enough. I ain't trying to irritate none of my people. But if y'all irritated, y'all might want to leave too. Because I'm doing the natural thing, which we all do, which is eat. Okay, let me eat a couple of my Lay's real quick. Because I don't know who the fuck Sister Circle Leak thinks she is. Bitch, your invisible ass need to stop talking to me. You another bitch that's off they meds. 1 minute you ain't fucking with me. Then the next minute you calling me all out of my name, tagging me and all this shit. Like, what is wrong with you, ho? What is wrong with you? Yeah, Adrian, eat your damn chips. These hoes kill me. They watch mukbangs all day. But then, I get on here eating some Lay's. It's a problem. Well, baby, I'm asking right now, at the beginning of the live, if you don't want to hear me chew, I'm not mad at you. Just leave. Baby, you can swipe up, down, to the left, to the right. I don't know what your phone do, but mine swipe up when I don't want to hear a bitch chew. Okay? Y'all can't stop me. Matter of fact, the fact that y'all tagging me and shit and talking about me eating, it's gonna make me do it more. That's what it's gonna make me do. That's what it's gonna make me do, because I don't give a fuck. I gotta tell y'all that. I don't care. The hell? So, let me say this first. The other day, I guess, I've been waiting on this today. I hate feet, eat your chip. Girl, Andy is salty. And is. Y'all don't like me. Why the fuck do y'all be over here? Everybody who talking shit about me, Don't like me anyway. Why are y'all even in my life to hear me eat some motherfucking chips, Sister Circle Lee? I don't get it. I don't watch bitches I don't like. I can't tell y'all nothing a hoe done said. That's why I don't be knowing shit. I be like, oh, feet come out here doing comments. I don't even know what the hell she be talking about. Because I don't watch bitches I don't like. Why these bitches watch me is beyond me. I don't get it. I would never fucking get it. And I'm going to eat my chips. And every hoe that don't like it can kiss my ass. Yeah, candy cane. Uh-huh. Hey, boo. Happy Wednesday to you, child. I'm only doing the candy cane because they so mad. They so mad because I eat. They so mad. Yeah. Kiss my ass. I like the plain. Me too. And that's what I'm crunching on. Me too, Adrian girl. The yellow bag. Me too, the plain one. You know I'm plain Jane, honey. I'm not going to get my sour cream. And you got me wanting to smack. Go get him. Go get him, Veronica. You can come up here and smack with me, child. They gonna be real mad in. So, the other day, I was on Shamar Live. And I'm in the chat. I'm listening to all this shit going. I'm very confused. Okay, so I don't understand how two bitches that like each other go meet each other and end up fighting each other. Y'all hoes being too motherfucking comfortable. Okay, y'all getting too comfortable. If you ain't got no relationship with this person, and even if you feel, we as women, we have this intuition where we know bullshit when we hear bullshit. Like, you can be cool with a person, but that don't mean you got to go give them a hug, right? You can be cordial with a person, but that don't mean you got to give them your motherfucking address. I would never understand what happened with that situation, but I'm going to tell y'all what I did get out of it. So, Mel and Peach got into a fight. Hold on. Hey, Iona. What's up, baby? Oh, Pringles. I like Pringles, too. Yeah, I like the plain ones, though. The red can. Y'all know I'm real plain Jane. But, Mel and Peach got into a fight. Y'all know Mel Vonnie Bell, the one that was messing with a married man. I don't know if she's still messing with Looney or not. They have some type of three-way relationship going. I don't know, child. Don't get me talking on that shit. That's just a whole bunch of bullshit right there. But her and Peach, they met up with each other. Peach gave this girl her address, okay? She came to Peach's house. Shamar called Peach. I don't know what he said to her. It was on Instagram. But the fact that Shamar called Peach, Mel got mad. Mel started calling Peach all out her name, disrespecting her in her own house. Peach hauled off and fired on Mel. So they got into a fight. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, it's over with. They say nobody broke it up. Shit, they won't even tell me who the fuck won. Couple things I want to say about that. First of all, like I said, meeting up with people in this sector, it just ain't so. Bitch, unless your name is Candy Cane, and it's a couple more. Let me not say that. It's a couple more that I hug their neck. It is. My girls that I fuck with, they know I'll come hug their neck. But I'm not just meeting up with a random person on YouTube. I'm just not doing that. I'm not meeting up with a person that, first of all, the meetup is all cool. But everybody grown now. Everybody 40 something plus. For this shit to get to the point where these people got into a fight, there was no love there. There was no friendship there. There was no nothing. Because you can have a disagreement without putting your hands on each other, right? Peach done hauled off and fired on Mel. Mel hit her back, I guess, so they got into a little bump or whatever. But my thing is, how did it even get that far? Like, how did it escalate to the point where y'all are putting hands on each other? Why would y'all think that y'all know each other well enough or are cool enough to meet up and then a fight breaks out? Like, obviously y'all never was cool, because there's no way in the fuck that y'all was supposed to meet up. They were supposed to meet up with each other and get into a disagreement and then a fight break out. Both of these hoes be drunk. Both of these hoes they just need to get their shit together. Like, it's a lot going on with both of them, right? So when you dealing with that type of shit right there, especially somebody who's always intoxicated, I'm not meeting up with you. I don't drink. I'm not engaging with a motherfucking drunk that I don't know. Point blank, period. I got enough people that take alcohol on a daily goddamn basis and put it into their agenda. Enough people around me that do that shit. I can meet up with them. I'm not meeting up with a person that I don't fucking know, that I know every time she hit YouTube, she's drunk. It's just not happening, okay? And the fact that these grown ass people is trying to blame Shamar is just ridiculous. I mean, it's just, this is a man who's not at the meetup. All he did was make a phone call to Peach. I don't know what he said, but he damn sure didn't say Peach fire on that bitch. So the fact that and if he did say that shit, the fact that they did it, the fact that they got into a fight, you can't blame nobody but yourself. Like, y'all up here trying to blame Shamar, and I get it. TRW, I get it. Mel is your friend, okay? I don't got no problem with TRW at all. But TRW, I told you this a while ago. Your position on YouTube, the way I looked at you, was let me, how can I put this? More of a, y'all know how you got that woman that's always trying to save somebody. You know what I'm saying? You got that woman that's going to take you up under her wing and feel like she could fight for you type shit. Like, that's TRW position with everybody who she befriends on this YouTube. She takes them up under her wing. Anybody say anything about them, she ready to nuck if you buck type shit, right? And that's cool. That's her personality. That's who she is. I don't have a problem with TRW. But my thing is, if you can hold Shamar, if you can try and say that Shamar is the cause for this, how dare you not hold these two grown women accountable? Now, you tried to hold Peach accountable, TRW. You was chumping Peach off, calling her a liar, all of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? But when they ask you something about Mel, when they asked you, I think it was a pretty general question, something like, I think Shamar said, if you find out that I didn't have nothing to do with whatever. No, well, hold on. Let me think about the question, y'all. When you find out that Mel went with, I guess, negative intentions, like bad intentions, are you going to hold her accountable? And TRW was like, well, I got to see the proof. I got to see. Like, I can't take that type of stuff serious, TRW. First of all, everybody is grown, okay? If you gonna try to blame somebody that wasn't even there, you damn sure gotta tell Peach and what's her name, Mel, that they ain't got no business linking, especially if Mel supposed to be your friend, Peach supposed to be your friend or whatever. They ain't got no business linking up with each other if they ain't on them type of terms where they can get into a back and forth, not even a back and forth, but exchange a couple words and everybody can't walk away. It got to be some real smoke for a bitch to put their hands on you, right? And yeah, the alcohol probably did play a major part in it. But my thing is with TRW, like, hold the right people accountable. We know that you have that maternal feeling in you where you try to nurture and raise grown ass people, but you just can't do that in this sector. Mel needs to be held accountable. All that crying and shit that she be doing, that shit don't mean nothing. You fucking a grown a married man in his wife's face. You might as well, like, lay down in his wife's bed with her in the next room, like, literally. So I'm not taking none of them tears and shit serious. The sympathy is just not there for her when it comes to me. It's just not there. Mel and Peach both need to be held accountable because, and when I say held accountable, I'm talking about, if y'all gonna talk about it, talk about the shit, talk about facts. Don't talk about, oh, it's Shamar's fault because he called Peach. That don't have a motherfucking thing to do with a goddamn thing. Like it's not no Shamar's fault. That sounds ridiculous. It actually sounds goofy as hell. Everybody grown as hell. Shamar the youngest. Shamar the youngest. So whatever Shamar said to Peach, the two that put hands on each other is the ones that who fought it is and who's the ones that need to be held accountable. And the ones that went and met up with each other not knowing each other are the ones whose fault it is, the ones who need to be held accountable. And that's just big, period. And now, Peach, let me just say this to you. I don't want no smoke, baby. Y'all know I just be coming out here talking my shit. But for real, if you know you just moved from Florida to this house, subsidized or Section 8 or, something you were blessed with, it's a blessing, okay? The fact that you just moved from one place to another state under the guidelines of you can stay here, you pay minimum rent or you pay no rent, whatever it is, right? Why would you initiate a fight with Mel? And when I say initiate, I'm talking about she called you names, okay? She calling you a bitch all in your house. Tell the bitch to go, bitch, get out my motherfucking house. Who the fuck is you talking to? You better get the fuck out of my house type shit, right? But to just swing off and hit the girl knowing that you're jeopardizing your livelihood and these people on YouTube gonna laugh and talk about it when you get put the fuck out. It's just ridiculous. It just shows me, like I always tell my candy cane, these people are off their motherfucking meds. These people are not dealing with a full deck of cards. You really think I'm finna fire off on a bitch in broad daylight in the middle of my neighborhood of subsidized apartments or Section 8? It doesn't make sense. So this is why Peach had to call the police. She had to do a paper trail because they were talking about putting her out. They were talking about, they don't tolerate this out here. She's under Section 8 guidelines. She's under subsidized housing guidelines. You can't be getting into fights. You're not even supposed to have contact with the police on the premises. Like, if we could just be honest, my best friend Carla live in subsidized apartments. Her and her baby daddy get into it. She don't even be wanting to call the police because she's not supposed to have that type of engagement or interaction on the property of the apartments because it's subsidized, right? So why would Peach haul off and hit this girl knowing that she's jeopardizing her livelihood? Do y'all see how far these people would go for YouTube? All that shit is for YouTube. You mean tell me somebody holding up a camera in the middle of y'all fighting? I don't know if they said Peach or Mel was the one holding up the camera. I believe they said Mel. But then somebody said it was Peach. So I don't know which one was holding the camera. But somebody was holding the camera. So y'all recording this shit while y'all hitting each other, while y'all fighting, all for YouTube. Now, if Peach would have got put the fuck out, everybody would have been feeling sorry. Oh, Mel shouldn't have went to her house talking crazy. It was a setup. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But whole time, Peach is the one who fired off on this girl first. See, but then when I get up there and I start asking questions, I don't know what happened. But the StreamYard was acting a fool, baby. Shamar couldn't hear me. I couldn't hear him. He kept going in and out. I just dropped. But I was really trying to get some information because I'm like, what in the hell could have happened between y'all getting on the phone saying, yeah, let's link, and then her coming to your house and putting her and you putting your hands on her? Like, if y'all hoes don't sit down somewhere, if y'all do not, you got Sharita over here talking about this girl Judy done got fingered by her cousin. I mean, you just got so many different weird scenarios when it comes to people meeting up with people. Stop it. Like, it's not that fucking serious. I swear to God. Only people on this, they know. They know the ones that I'll pull up and hug their neck. I'm not meeting nobody that's just on YouTube. Like, I'm not doing that shit. First of all, I really do cherish my life. No bitch is about to take me from my kids. And you hoes are unmedicated. Something is wrong with y'all. It's a lot of mentally ill motherfuckers in this sector. And we have noticed that shit throughout the last 4.5 years. It's a lot of people that just are not in tune with real life. They think they're playing a video game when it comes to this YouTube. Like, meeting people in this sector is just not an option. It's just not an option. Not just no random. It's just not. I just met Candy Cane about 3 weeks ago. It was so genuine. It was so lovely. It was like so natural. Nobody had their cameras out. Wasn't nobody recording each other. Ain't nobody taking all these weird off-shot pictures of each other. We set up for like 4 hours or so talking with no phones pulled out. Even though if she would have pulled her phone out, it wouldn't have minded me none because I know my candy cane. She on the same shit I'm on. We chilling. But when you got all these different people, then you got Peach talking about she don't think Mel came there for her. She thinks she came there for Looney and all this shit like that. First of all, I'm confused, okay? I'm really confused. Do Peach and Looney mess around? Because from what I was hearing on Shamar Plano, it sounded like Peach and Looney started messing around after Mel and Looney stopped talking. Did y'all get that? Or am I tripping? Let me look at some of y'all comments. Let's say it, boo. Ain't really the delusional ones. Let me put my glasses on. Say it, boo. Ain't really the delusional ones. Okay, let me see. They are entirely too old for this shit. Wow. Yeah, girl. Adrian, way too old. Way too old. Like, I'm not pulling up to fight nobody. If I feel like it's finna be a fight, I'm leaving. Like, I have kids. I have a family. I don't know you people. I don't know. They said Mel had a motherfucking glass in her purse. Why would Mel have a glass in her purse, y'all? She obviously planned on some shit to go down. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, Feast girl, we know that, child. Hold on, let me see. A physical fight is crazy. Danny. They got into a real fight. No, Peach said she has cameras in her house that recorded it. But they said somebody was holding a camera. Because TRW was like, no, it wasn't Mel holding the camera. It was Peach holding the camera. Then somebody said, no, it wasn't Peach holding the camera. It was Mel holding the camera. So they said somebody had a camera. Let me see. They said, that's a lie. Mel said she hit her when she came into. Yeah, Peach hit her, right? Right, Candy Cane? Drive at the ride, I'm telling you. Peach hit her first, right? Let's talk to you about. Let me see. Did you watch the series Love on the Spectrum? I'm watching Beauty in Black right now. Hey, Anel, thank you for them 6 months, boo thing. Thank you, honey buns. Hey, be in chat. And I gotta put my glasses on, back on. Oh, that's Anel. Hey, Anel. T1000 is in the building. Hey, my Alex Lane. What's up, boo thing? Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. I thought we was finna have to break up, child. I said, Lord Jesus, me and my Alex done broke up, child. But we still together. We happily married. Let me see. For life. Let me see my feet. Hey, my boo. I'm driving by here. Okay, my Alex. Drive careful. With the spectrum. Let me see. Oh, hell no. Yeah, they got into a fight. Mel was set up by Peach and Looney, and Peach hit Mel, and Mel beat her up and was sentenced to 2 days on the. Not 2 days on the spectrum. What? Hell to no. I'm with you, Veronica. Only do Pringles. Okay, I read that. Let me go to the bottom. Hey, Seretness. What's up, boo? Let me see. Don't give Feast to deleting you hoes, because she will. Coming for you to get this. Oh my God, these hoes are so stupid. I don't give. Oh Jesus Christ. Damn, I don't feel like cussing you hoes out today, bitch. I'm tired. I just got off work. Leave me the fuck alone. Why is you over here? I don't have to have facts. This is YouTube. I don't know what happened. I got the same story y'all got. Mel and Peach got into a fight. Peach hit her ass first because she was cussing her ass out because Shamar called her. What we talking about? What facts do you know? Do you want, bitch? If you want the real facts, ho, go look at Peach motherfucking ring camera, ho. Fuck, girl, get the fuck on somewhere. I'm so sick of you weird ass bitches. You bitches is invested in this shit. Hello, fees in chat. Let me see. Hey, Jewel, what's up, baby? Let me see. She didn't have no glass in her purse. Peach line, girl, you should have called me for an update. Oh, she didn't have no glass in her purse. See, I didn't listen to Mel. I ain't gonna lie. I went over there for like 3 minutes and I tuned out, child. I just K, you already know, bitch. It's just like whatever. The fact that they got into a fight is just crazy. Like up until where it led into a fight, it's just like retarded of me. Like it's retarded for me to sit up and listen to two grown 40, almost 50-year olds explain why they fighting and don't even know each other. Why Mel had her motherfucking address. Like let me see. When she say she didn't have no glass in her purse, girl. Let me see. She eat because you make me want some. Girl, you better go get you some, Teresa, girl. They really some sick ass motherfuckers in this sector. Some really have. Veronica, I be saying the same thing. I think so too, Salty. I think so too. I think it's something going on with Looney and Peach. And y'all say that Looney and Peach set Mel up. Like, I don't understand why Looney would do that. He was just head over heels about motherfucking Mel a month ago. I mean, like, man, fuck my wife, man. Mel my baby, man. I'm gonna have a baby by Mel, man. Fuck my wife, man. Fuck my wife. Like, he was just head over heels with this girl. Why would he have Peach fight the girl? Man, and y'all swinging for niggas now? So Looney tell Peach to fight Mel and she do it? This is why Felicia only tunes in for like 30 seconds. Cause what? We talking about a nigga with no motherfucking grill, no motherfucking job, no decency, no manners, no nothing that a man is supposed to hold, no nothing that a man is supposed to stand for. And you bitches got him all intertwined with y'all meeting. A whole bunch of drunk motherfucking behavior. Whole bunch of geeked up ass behavior. Okay. Child. And y'all want me to give a fuck so bad. I'm just coming out here like y'all. I'm a subscriber, okay? I'm a subscriber. When I come out here and do my content, I heard the same shit y'all heard. And y'all probably heard more than the fuck I heard. But I think it's ridiculous. I don't give a damn how it led up to the fight. It's fucking ridiculous. It just doesn't make any sense. Ain't no way in the hell y'all met each other on some good shit one day and then 3 hours later y'all swinging on each other after y'all done sat at dinner and got drunk as fuck. Man, get out of here, bro. Ain't no way I'm finna play with no hoe like that on YouTube. No hoe, period. I don't. It just ain't no way. It just ain't no way. So they trying to blame Shamar, right? Nobody wants to blame the people that were fighting. Everybody wants to blame her. But that's good. Mel didn't have no glass in her purse. Let me say that first. That's good because soon as, and you know, Peach, you be lying. You be lying a lot, Peach. You can cuss me out, girl. You can call me everything under the sun, child. Y'all know I don't give a damn. But Peach, you be lying though. You always making stuff up on people. It don't make no sense for you to come out here on Shamar panel and lie and say that girl had a glass in her purse. But then, hold on, wait a minute. Nah, hold on, wait a minute. Candy Cane. TRW said on Shamar Live, she said Mel had the glass in her purse from her uncle's house or her granddad's house or some shit like that. Like TRW explained why the glass was in Mel's purse. So why they saying now Mel didn't have a glass in her purse? That's what I'm talking about. And y'all want me to get facts to this shit? Y'all don't even have facts to it. Y'all don't know facts. All y'all know is when one person stand on one panel and when one person stand on the other panel. Well, I'm just gonna use my mind and just say, it's a motherfucking shame that two grown bitches is out here fighting on YouTube. Two 50-year-old women is out here fighting on YouTube with a snagger-tooth nigga involved. Like, it's just a shame. It doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm not finna try to make sense out of shit that don't make sense, period. But that's what TRW said. I heard it. Now, I did hear her say that. Yes, Peach is a habitual liar and the whole YouTube knows it. Yeah, I'm like, why she lie? But why she swing on her? So, Serenus, girl, let me tell you. So, they went to dinner, set up and got drunk. Peach gave Mel her house address to her house. Mel pulled up. They talking, they chopping it up. Actually, when they was at dinner, Shamar called Peach. And I don't know what Shamar said to Peach, but that really doesn't even matter. He can call who the fuck he want to call. These are two grown-ass motherfucking people, okay? So Shamar called Peach. Mel got mad because she don't fuck with Shamar or whatever. And I guess she felt like, I don't know. I can't really say how she felt because why would she get mad about Shamar calling Peach? I don't know. So Mel got mad. They went to Peach's house. Mel and Peach got into a back and forth. Mel calling Peach all out of her name in her house. Bitch this, bitch that, bitch this, bitch that. Peach hauled off and swung on Mel. Hit her with a 1-2. Bye-bye. So they fight. Nobody broke it up. It's just two old hoes out there swinging on each other. And they just, I guess, stopped. So that's why she swung on her. Because Mel was calling her. Now I know this for a fact because I asked Peach myself on the platform. And she said, Mel came to her house. And I said, your house? Like where you live? And she said, yeah. And she said Mel was calling her out of her name, mad because Shamar called her. And she swung on Mel. Now, when Peach swung on Mel, of course, people ran to the front office where Peach lived because she lives in subsidized housing or Section 8. I'm not sure. But she was granted one of those vouchers in a different state. And people went to the rent office and told them this girl got into a fight. So instead of Peach, because of that reason, Peach called the police to start a paper trail to try to act like the victim. But lo and behold, Peach is the one that swung on Mel first. Now, Serenus, I don't know why Peach would sacrifice or jeopardize her livelihood, her home, where she lays her head, for a stranger on YouTube. I just don't understand that scenario, but she did. And she had to play the victim because they were getting ready to put her out because she's on assistance. And they was trying to get ready to put her out. So that's why she swung on her or whatever. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me go down a little bit. Ain't shit, girl. But why she swung on her? So here's the thing. You say TRW was just saying what Peach told her. Okay, that's cool. But Shamar specifically asked TRW a question about holding Mel accountable if ... I'm not sure. I don't want to quote what the if was. But when he asked that question, TRW was like, well, I don't know, because I got to see the proof. Because TRW fucked with Mel the long way. You know what I'm saying? Like, what she call her big sis or her little sis or something like that. So she wasn't willing to hold Mel accountable for anything. First of all, Mel was drunk, probably. Cause you got to be something to be in a stranger's motherfucking house calling them everything but they goddamn name. You don't know what this girl got under her bed. You don't know what this girl got in the kitchen. You don't know what this girl got under her damn sofa couch. Like, you are really risking your life. You're in someone's house. You're calling them out of their name. Somebody you don't know from a can of paint. Yeah, we know each other on YouTube, but you don't know what people are really capable of. You don't even damn near know what your neighbor capable of, let alone somebody who you just invite into your house on YouTube, right? So for Mel to be in Peach's house calling her out of her name, like, she took a chance right there. Peach could have did more than just swing on her, right? But that's what Mel did. Mel came to her house. And y'all know alcohol played a big factor in this, because every time we talk to Mel or Peach, they're drunk. Peach, even on Shamar panel, y'all, let me say this. Peach was cool, calm, and collected when she first got on there. And this is how I know that it's alcohol, because I know somebody like this. They could be cool. They sitting there drinking with their first little sip. And then every shot or every sip, it's like they just get more and more amped up. Before you know it, Peach was argumentative on Shamar's panel. She wasn't just up there answering questions and stuff like that. Like, she going toe for toe with everybody. It was like she was cussing out TRW, cussed out Bama. She was going off on everybody, chat. And you could just tell how she just got amped up. And somebody was like, look, she drinking right now, that cheap ass ENJ. And then, who was that? Who was that said that? Girl, Peach and TRW got into it on that panel. Peach told TRW that her boyfriend was a da 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 da. Y'all know what I'm trying to say, a PED. I don't want to say it because I don't want to piss TRW off, because I don't have no problem with TRW. I'm just literally doing commentary on what I heard, okay? So, Peach called TRW, one of them things or whatever, a PD, right? TRW said to Peach, you need to stop smoking them primos with your babies, with your husband, and stop selling drugs, and stop drinking that cheap ass ENJ. You won't even get, top shelf, bitch. You drinking ENJ. So I had to look up what a primo was. Do y'all know what a primo is? A primo is weed, and they put powder in it. They put either powder or they put crack cane in. When I looked it up, I asked ChatGPT and then I asked Google. ChatGPT said it is something laced with a narcotic. It is like, it could be a cigarette laced with a narcotic or weed laced with a narcotic. Then when I asked Google, they said it was a cigarette laced with a narcotic. So I'm like, damn. So TRW say Peach is around here doing primos, which is, it could either be a cigarette or weed mixed with powder or crack. What? And then TRW say, and y'all need to stop selling drugs. Y'all some dope dealers over there or something like that. So I guess they smoking up their own shit or whatever, because Peach loudly and proudly said, hell yeah, we is some dope dealers. Some of the biggest dope dealers in Miami, Florida. Oh, that's when that ENJ had kicked in. Because who in the entire hell is going to get on YouTube and say her and her husband is the biggest dope dealers in Miami, Florida? What? That what you said, Peach? You said that shit with your chest too, baby. Y'all be taking you, man, I'm telling you, this shit is crazy. When she said that, I was in the kitchen, y'all. I was making some fish. That's what I was smacking on Shamar panel. I had to taste it, make sure it was good. And it was good too, Sister Circle Lee. Bitch, why you all in my motherfucking esophagus? Anyway. So, yeah, and Peach she said it. Yup. We showed it, like she was braggadocious about that shit. Braggadocious. But what I'm trying to figure out, Peach, no shade, baby. No shade. No shade, baby, but y'all can take it how y'all want to. Yeah, she said I wouldn't lie. She said it. Nosy, she said it, child. So what I got to say is, we done heard a lot of times, Peach, you know, the shit been real on your side. We done heard you be homeless. We done heard you and your dude, you know what I'm saying, fighting, going to jail, shit like that. I knew it was something involved in that shit though. Like I knew it was more than just alcohol. You know what I'm saying? If y'all on some drugs over there and shit, which it don't surprise me at all. But it's just like, damn. But we done heard a lot of situations that you've had going on that finances could fix, right? So if you're bragging, because this was a brag about y'all being the biggest dope dealers in Miami, why do you go through the things that you go through financially? Because let me tell you something. I'm just gonna be plain Jane, which if I had a nigga that was the biggest dope dealer in Georgia, baby, what? Finances is, if we gonna risk our life and do this shit, finances ain't gonna be an issue. I couldn't get on YouTube and say that I'm having a situation financially because me and my dude selling big dope, and she said it bragging as if it has gotten them some things, right? Usually I think Tony Montana type shit when you dealing with a nigga that's selling dope and you say, yeah, y'all the biggest dope dealers in Miami. So two and two just not adding up to four, Peach. When you say that type of stuff, you gotta have something to show behind it. The fact that you were just blessed, and I am gonna say blessed because I wish I had it. I wish I had Section 8. I wish I had a subsidized pay by the income type rent shit. I wish I had all of that. So I'm gonna say the fact that you was just blessed with that right there and had to leave the state of Miami to go to another state in order to keep that roof over your head is too contradicting for me. I don't believe you. But why did you admit to being a big dope dealer on YouTube, the biggest dope dealer in the state of Miami, but didn't say anything when she said that y'all be over there smoking premies or primos or whatever the fuck they called? Why didn't you brag on that? Why didn't you say that? You didn't say yes and you didn't say no. I heard it with my own too. You didn't say, yeah, we do. You didn't say, bitch, I don't smoke no primo. You ain't say none of that. You just moved it right along and said, bitch, your man of this, your man of this, your man of this. That was what she was saying. But it doesn't make sense. Like I said, it's very contradicting because there's no way in the hell you're gonna hear a financial situation in one sentence, and then in the next sentence you're gonna hear me say me and my dude is the biggest dope dealers in Georgia. So that was just, something I had to throw up there, Peace. You can get mad at me, baby. I'm just saying. I'm just saying you contradicted yourself, baby. Y'all can't be the biggest dope dealers in Miami if you had to leave Miami to go to a subsidized apartment. And I ain't mad about the subsidized because I wish I had it, like I said. I'm just tripping at the fact how you got on here and admitted to being a illegal drug dealer with all these financial issues. So if you was to go to jail, he don't even got the money to bond you out while you on here screaming loud and proud that you and your dude is the biggest dope dealers in Miami. Like that kind of tripped me out a little bit. I'm like, damn, did she just say, yep, we is? But then in the next breath say, I had to call the police because they was getting ready to put me out of my subsidized apartment in another state outside. You said your husband was in Miami. You wasn't even with him no more in Miami. You were in another state to gain this subsidized housing or whatever. Because y'all know sometimes it's easier to get those benefits in other states. I know in Georgia, Florida, states like that, it's hard as fuck to get on the benefits. So like Section 8 or subsidized housing or something. So she had to leave the state of Miami to go get that housing. But in one breath, she's saying her husband is the biggest dope dealer. Then in the next breath, she's saying she had to call the police because they was getting ready to put her out of her subsidized housing. Sometimes it's better for me not to overthink this shit because none of this shit be making sense. All y'all are some flossers. all y'all are braggers that can't show a motherfucking thing. I'm not bragging about anything because I don't have a motherfucking thing to show. I don't have a lot. I have the minimum of what you need to be in this motherfucking world and make some shit look good. So I'm not finna be sitting on this bitch bragging saying I got a dope boy as a husband and he the biggest dope boy in Georgia. But then the fifth come up and I'm like, God damn, I gotta pay this motherfucking rent. Nah, hell nah. I don't got a motherfucking thing to brag about. My life is what it is, baby. But a lot of these content creators, they get out here and brag about stuff and they think y'all just gonna catch the bragging and catch the narrative, but not think into what what they really come out here and represent. Nobody out here represents money. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen nobody that look like money, talk like money, walk like money. I ain't synced that shit. I ain't synced it. If I could just be honest, I ain't synced it. We all on this bitch talking our shit, turning that dollar sign green, okay? Let me see. Dope boy fresh. That what she said, Feast Chat. I ain't playing, girl. They using more of the product than they sell it. Girl, that's what I said. What the fudge is going on? Did she just admit to being the biggest dope girl in Florida? And right after TRW said she doing preemies? I said, what the hell? Child. She said, "See, quit saying that. Quit saying what, girl?" Y'all so crazy, honey. Wow. 223 in the chat with 53 likes. We could do better than that. Now each content to hit that. Yeah, hit the like button, y'all. Feast, you know a lot of these people don't like me though, child. They ain't finna hit no like button. They just over here. But if you do like me, hit the like button. Be nice. Be nice, okay? If you don't like me, I don't give a fuck if you hit a like button. I really don't. I really the fuck. No, I wish y'all wouldn't leave. I keep asking y'all nicely. Shit, just bitch. Let me see. Do they know? Them people watching Salty, they act like don't nobody see this shit. They act like this sector stuff just stay right here. Like they act like this stuff that goes on this sector just stays right here. It's ridiculous for a grown woman 50 years old, and I know Peach 50 plus. I know Peach is. She look good though. I told her that before. Bitch, you don't look like you no motherfucking 50. Pushing 50, none of that. Peach look good at 35. I ain't lying. I would never hate on a good looking bitch. Like she look good. But you're too old to be fighting, and you're too motherfucking old to be out here admitting to being the number one dope dealer in motherfucking Miami, Florida. You're too old for that shit. I'm sorry. You're too old, baby. You're too old. Let me see. Law. I heard that. Yeah. Hey, my Lulu. Happy Wednesday, girl. They said I heard that. Yeah, girl. She said it. Peach lying. Her husband got on a whole. Wait a minute. Not she lying. But why he can't be on house arrest trapping out the house, though? He ain't going nowhere. He need to be the biggest dope dealer in Florida if he just sitting in the house trapping. Child. Let me see, no offense, but them Floridians are bitch. I mean, Adrian, girl. I ain't mean call you no bitch, girl. You know that shit slip out sometimes. You know you my boo thing, girl. I swear you ain't lying. I don't trust nobody from Florida. I mean, you could be from Florida and I could trust you, but once I see those Florida ways in you, see, cause Feast is from Florida, okay. But you would never know it when you're talking to her. Like it's a big difference between her and let me just say somebody else. Let me just think of somebody else. I have a cousin that's in Florida. Her name is Nisi. She thinks she a dope girl. Everybody in Florida, no, and I ain't saying everybody, but a lot of these women in Florida know how to get it the easy way. They don't like to go to work. They don't like honest work. They don't like honest living. I swear, y'all, I have a cousin that came from Chicago. Where we're from is Indiana, but she moved to Chicago, then she moved to Florida. My cousin has went from a normal person to a motherfucking Trina wannabe. I mean, everything is about money. Everything is about flashing. Everything is about gold. Everything is about hair. Everything is about nails. Everything is about toes. Ain't nothing about realistic shit that me and you deal with on a normal basis. She literally tunes her motherfucking kids out to go to go do whatever she do to make her money. Let me tell y'all, one time my sister had went to Florida, and I'm gonna tell y'all this, and then I'm about to move on to what I was saying. My sister had went to Florida. My sister who passed away. We all are really close with my cousin Niecy. And well, we were really close with my cousin Niecy. Grew up with her literally. My sister had went to Florida to visit by herself. She in the car with my cousin, honey. They pull up to a gas station. My cousin do something out the window with a man, like, sell something or whatever. And my sister was like, hell no. Like, take me back to my auntie house. Like, take me to my auntie house. Like, I don't want to be in this car. Like, everything moves so fast in Florida. Before you know it, you could be in the middle of a motherfucking drug bust. Like, that shit will just happen that fast. And we know how to stay the fuck out of trouble. It's easy to stay out of trouble. It's hard to get out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? So we know how to prevent all of that by just staying the fuck out of trouble. So that shit took my sister for a loop. She like, I ain't never going back to Florida and fuck with Niecy. Like, if I go, I'm bringing kids. So she know that we can't do the type of shit she tried to get me to be involved in. Like pulling up at gas stations at 2:00 in the fucking morning, doing that type of shit with two women. That shit is dangerous. Very fucking dangerous, right? So a lot of these people from Florida, they absolutely do have that mentality that Peach has. Absolutely. Like, it's a brag for they dude to be the biggest dope dealer in Florida. Even if they lying. Because my cousin used to be lying too about stuff. We be like, what? Bitch, how the hell you buying Devontae out for 50 bands? We know you use the bondsman. Like, just flossing and bragging and trying to make shit that don't even matter. Because in reality, that type of livelihood is either two things that's going to happen. Somebody going to take you the fuck out, or the police going to lock your ass up for enough time where you forget what the fuck the streets look like. So it ain't nothing else that's going to come out of that shit. So it's very temporary. A lot of people from Florida, they don't live off permanent. They live off right now, what it looks like right now. Y'all understand what I'm trying to say? And I'm not trying to knock nobody that's from Florida. I'm just saying, like, who just said that? Adrian ain't lying when she say that type of stuff. Like, that's the truth. That's the truth. I've seen it with my own eyes, and I've seen my cousin go from Indiana, a square, a regular girl, to go to Florida and think she the top-notch dope dealer of Florida, a whole female. And I'm like, if you don't set your ass down, for you got 8 kids. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Mostly I'm just Agent said all the crime scenes and interrogation shows she be watching, they be from Florida. I know some real females from Florida. I ain't saying they not real. I'm just saying they got their ways, man. Like, they like to floss and they like to make easy money. And they will, if it's money on the line, they gonna risk it, baby. As a woman, I just can't do that. Maybe niggas move like that, but I don't see a lot of women around me with a mouth full of gold teeth that think they a dope boy. And let me tell y'all, if I was a dope girl, if I sold dope, okay, making money, I'm talking about niggas wouldn't be able to do it like a female. A female supposed to be smarter than that. We sneakier than that. We more strategic than to just have a mouth full of gold looking like a motherfucking dope boy, right? Bitch, I probably have on a suit and some slacks and some motherfucking some, some that look real, just regular. You would never know that I'm in that life. Ever, 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 ever. You know what I'm saying? So a person that's bragging about that type of shit, either you really not in that life, especially as a woman. You either really not in that life, not doing what you say you're doing as far as being the biggest dope boy in Florida, or you just slow. Because men might move one way when it comes to that street stuff. But if a woman has to do that to just provide for her kids and make sure her kids is good, you would never know it. Women are we're targeted already, because if you pull up at a certain gas station and you got a Mercedes Benz, or you in a Range Rover, or you in like one of them top notch cars, you know what I'm saying? Man, you have to worry about anybody, taking your vulnerability as you being a woman, only a woman, nothing, they don't know nothing else about you. You have to worry about them trying to harm you or take something from you because you're a woman. We're at more of a risk to get things like that happen to us because we are women. So the fact that you out here already risking your life by doing what you do to make this money, you can't look like it. A nigga will pull up on you with them and take the gold out your mouth. I mean, so I just feel like if you're in that life as a woman, don't get on YouTube and announce it. Like, don't do that. That's some real slow stuff right there. Let me see. Hey, B in chat. Hey, Lucy Lou, what's up, boo? Everybody speaking to Lucy Lou. Feet say 100. That lifestyle is addictive, feet. I'm sure it is, Lulu. I'm sure it is, girl. Listen, I done messed with some dope boys. I done did it a lot when it comes to the streets, when it comes to the dope boys. But bitch, ain't nothing touching my hand. Nothing. If I'm gonna do it, it's just gonna be me. I'm not finna be secondary to a nigga selling dope. Period. I have made some moves with a nigga, but it ain't never been to the point where you gonna say Felicia did anything. If I'm gonna be out there doing that type of lifestyle, like my Lulu just said, it's addictive, right? So I'm gonna be out there doing that, risking my life, taking these chances for this money. It's not gonna be with a man, and it's not gonna be noticeable. You're never gonna know. Ever, ever, ever gonna know. And that's just me. Let me see. I'm from Florida. We not all like that. Okay, Lucy Lou. I don't think y'all are though. I've met some that are, and like I said, I have a cousin that is. She's definitely in the game. Let me see. That's a lie. I'm born and raised in Florida. I've been on the same job for 25 years and I am 58. That's what's up, Faye. And yes, so y'all don't get offended because I think I said at the beginning, maybe not all people from Florida are like this, but I know I have a cousin that's like this. Like, nobody gets offended. Of course, I don't know everybody. I just know that the people, like Sweet Tea, for instance, Sweet Tea works, you know? And no, I'm not even gonna bring Sweet Tea up. We're not gonna do that. But I don't got nothing bad to say. It wasn't finna be bad. But I'm just saying it's that demeanor in a Florida girl. Like, y'all can't lie and say they don't have a certain type of demeanor, right? Like, everybody want to be Trina and shit like that. Not everybody. Don't get offended, y'all people from Florida. If this ain't y'all, just act like I ain't even talking. But I do see a lot of people from Florida with that same demeanor, okay? I just see it. I just see it. So, yeah. Let me see. Child PU. Either guy, education and career, or your ass was on your own. Period. Period. And that's how it's supposed to be, period. Like, you got to put some work into life, baby. Everything ain't finna just fall in your lap. And when it do fall in your lap, like I said, it's very temporary. Let me see. We are not all the same. I know, girl. Shut up, Feast. Let me see. Let's see. I got no name. Like, neither. I don't give a fuck. Never. Girl, I know. They don't like me either. I don't give a fuck. They never have. Let me see. Let me see. One day I will not. Today. That what fresh. Okay, let me go to the bottom. I got you. Mary, I'm about to read it. Let me see. I don't like that. Like, all money is not good. I agree, Alex. I definitely agree. I definitely agree. See, the women down here in Miami don't wear gold anymore. That's from the 80s. When Karen's got credit, years brought with someone stolen credit. Wow. Yeah, they steal a lot too. Yeah, the scams is there. They steal a lot. My cousin do all that. I'm telling y'all. My cousin, and she got a mouth full of gold. She got like every other tooth at the bottom gold, and then her top is gold, baby. And I'm talking about money gold, bling bling. So yeah, let me see. Some other bitches that's listening. You already know they over here don't even like me. I don't get it. I don't get it. Let me see. I got you, boo. These bitches that listen there want to say the nose. You already know. Let me see. Right, I knew nothing. The less I knew, the better. Alex. Ain't that the truth? Let me see. SJP, you already know. Let me see. Hey, real spill. Let me see. Right, free Florida. Stand the fuck up. I'm telling you, they standing up in this bitch. I knew once I say Florida this, that, I knew, baby, they were finna stand. Everybody ready to cuss me the fuck out. Everybody. Feast might cuss me out after this goddamn thing. Bitch, let me tell you something. Let me see. We said no offense, and we know not everybody from Florida is the same way, but a lot of something. Yeah, that's right. Adrian, have my back, girl, because they on go, child. Shit, said I haven't lived in Florida since 3 and wouldn't today, just like Georgia. Memphis, Detroit. But real for yeah, I know you told me that, but I know you're from there. But you don't Feast don't act like it. Like some a couple words might come out, and I'm like, yeah, this bitch from Florida. But her attitude, her personality, she ain't just turned up and lit like that. Let me see. I'm voice talking. I hope y'all understand. Let me see, Alex, what you said, girl, because I'm a pro with some typos, child. Let me see. Yep, I left my dealer mate at 19. I'm not going to jail. I'm too cute, and my ex had no plans of stopping. I had to go. I have an education. I know that's right, my Alex. I know that's right, boo thing. Let me see. I got a goal in my mouth and work a full-time job. Stop stereotyping people. Is that what I'm doing, Faye? Well, I don't mean to do that. I'm not trying to stereotype. I'm actually talking very specific about who I know and the people that I've met from Florida. So yeah, I'm not gathering everybody up in one group. So I hate you feel like that. Let me see. I have Tammy. I have family, and I grew up in the Beans Project. Oh, the pork and beans. Somebody be talking about the pork and beans, and you're not lying, Fee. It's an image to uphold in Miami. Charge it. I know it is. That's what I'm saying. They definitely have an image to uphold. But these people trying to act like I'm just like I don't know what I'm talking about. I have met plenty of people from Florida that have that image, and I'm not exaggerating. That same wannabe Trina shit, wannabe dope boys, wanna be a woman of a dope boy. Like, yeah, I've seen it. Okay. Yeah, you're right. She said it best. Fee, that's just a dumb female. They everywhere. Yeah, I agree with that too. Child, y'all mad at me now, honey. Yes, peace. I get it from the muscle. Let me see if facts there are those types of not for everybody. Yeah, I agree. Let me see. Mostly all the crime scene. Okay, I read that one. The person whose sector this is from Florida. Do I need to say more? Adrian said it all, baby. Adrian said it all, child. Nope, you don't need to say no more, Adrian. Hold on, y'all. Nope, you sure don't, boo. Thank you for the gift. Oh, that's so nice. That is so pretty, that butterfly. Oh my goodness. That and that hot chocolate one is some of the cutest gifts for real. Hey, my gamma. What's up, boo thing? How are you? She said, I get it, B. Like they say, all men are not straight in ATL, but of course they have straight men there. Exactly, my gamma. They call everybody gay in Georgia. All the hoes, all the niggas, everybody just gay. Let's see. Yes, she is, Lulu. I agree. Feast is definitely down to earth. I agree. Let me see. Alex, they mad at me, child. Girl, listen, card credit veneers. Look me out. Uh-huh. Card credit veneers took me out. Child, I'm telling you. No, I ain't half, but I know my worth and who I am. Boo, plus when I've been for exactly. I already know you do. Let me see. Man. Let me go to the bottom, child. Lulu, they girl. Why the hell I had to start talking about people from Florida, knowing they be turned up, baby? I hesitated a little bit because I don't want to argue. I don't want to argue with nobody from Florida. If I offended you, listen, I'm sorry. Shit. Y'all goddamn what Adrian call y'all Floridians? Floridians? Baby. Let me see. They say Milwaukee is crazy as hell. I agree. Child, I ain't never been to Milwaukee, gamma. Let me see. It's stemmed from back in the day. But that's just like in Florida. Let me talk about. I mean, that's just like in Georgia. Y'all say everybody, like Gamma just said, all the men in Georgia is gay. Yeah, you do have a lot of the down low men. You do have the street colored rainbow down in Midtown. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean everybody that walk that street, every man that go down that street is down low. But you do have that. They say everybody in in Georgia got the ABCs. A lot, the statistics are very high. Everybody don't have it though. So I'm not trying to put everybody in one group. I'm just saying what the state represents mostly. And that's what I mostly see from people that's from Florida. Let me just say that. This is why I love you, Fee. Girl, I am not trying to piss these people off, child. These Floridians. Floridians. Baby. Let me see. Remember, Teresa's friend had diamonds in her mouth. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, I'm not making that up. I swear I'm not. Floridians will pull up on a yacht every time. Every time, baby. Every time. Let me see. I'm from Miami as well, Fee. Um, they some what? Hold on a minute. Hold on. They some sluggers. Okay. I grew up in the Liberty Square, aka the Beans. Some of them are scammers, girl, that took over the drug. It's a lot of scammers in Georgia too. It's scams everywhere, but it's a lot of scams in Georgia. If you're looking for a house and you find that shit on Zillow and the address is in Georgia, 95% of a chance is going to be a scam. I was scammed about 5 years ago. I was finna get ready to move through. Was it Zelle? Was it Zelle? We got Cash App, Zelle. Was it Zelle? It was Zelle. Because I was like, since it went through my bank, I'm just going to file a dispute. Do y'all know my bank would not give me that money back? $1,900 I was scammed. So it's a lot of scammers in Georgia too, but I'm not one. I'm not no scammer. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not talking about everybody. Like all I hear is, yeah, I be hearing a lot about Memphis too, my gamble. I do a lot about Memphis. I do. I hear a lot about Memphis. But it really was shocking to me that Peach got on here and said that her and her husband was the biggest dope dealers in Florida. I said, well, damn, people is just getting out of control on this month. Thank you for the flower, my Alex. Thank you, Alex. I didn't see it either. See what? They say the scammers aren't taking you. Let me see. I sent you some sunshine, baby. Oh, thank you, my Alex. Thank you, boo. Thank you. But yeah, that was very careless and very irresponsible of Peach, and it put her and her husband under some type of spotlight. I mean, it might not catch up with her today, might not catch up with her tomorrow, but it's just like, damn, like when we start getting on live and telling each other that we are illegal dope dealers, like that's weird as fuck to me, right? Very weird. Let me see, dope boy fresh. I can't unheard that. Now, who said that, Feast? Who the hell said that? Alex blowing them gifts. Thank you, my Alex. So okay, moving right along. They got into a fight. I don't know who won. They said somebody said Mel won. I don't know. Okay, it's crazy. Peach swung first and got her ass beat. Like that's this shit is just crazy. So moving right along, somebody had sent me a picture, and it had this lady. I don't know who she was, but it had one of the Bryson shirts. And they say that that's not how the shirt looks from the website, and that Sharita took those people money and had somebody make a bundle of short shirts for cheap and handed them out instead of giving them the shirts that came directly from the school's website. Only thing I have to say about that is if the train riders are not mad about being scammed, constantly giving money, not receiving product, I mean, I just don't know what to say because we're still we're still waiting on the y'all remember when school started last year, Sharita said she was gonna do for her supporters, the ones who got kids, she was going to do big ass boxes with detergent and bounce sheets and lotion and soap and school supplies and book bags. And I was like, okay, okay, 1, 2, 5, see you, I see you. So we still waiting on them boxes, right? She never ever did them. She never said nothing about them. I'm pretty sure she collected money behind the scenes, in the front of the scenes, or whatever, to put these boxes together that she never sent out. So the fact that these people are giving this girl their money, knowing that she's a known scammer, like one of those scammers we were just talking about in Georgia that scammed me out of my $1,900 for that house, knowing that this lady is a big scammer and they're still giving her their money, at this point, it's not about them being scammed. They just want to support the bullshit that Sharita has going on. Um, they have this thing in them where Sharita's a charity case. She is a charity case. A lot of people who support her have sympathy for the fact that everybody knows that she's homeless with one tooth, with a string of hair, no ass, titties on her back, dirty feet, two small flip flops, only one pair of jeans she owned, them some motherfucking Wranglers that she don't even wash, one football t-shirt, Miss Mitty's cherry shirt. Like they have sympathy for this lady. So I don't think that they're even expecting anything when they give this girl their money. Like you might have one or two that might be like, okay, I ain't sending that bitch nothing else. But the rest of them, like they want a reason to give this girl their money because she's a charity case. She's a big charity bucket is what she is, okay? So y'all stop getting, getting your panties in a bunch about this girl scamming, because she is now known as the scamming panhandler of YouTube in the Latrice Allen sector. Okay, so if they want to keep giving their money, so she can go get $3 t-shirts made when they pay $45 from them. I mean, if you got 10 people, or let's say 8 people, that sent you $45, you done came up, right? And then you could take 100 of them dollars and go order, not even 100. You got 8 shirts, 45 of one person's donation, which is $45, and go order a bundle of 8 shirts. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe $60 or whatever. Then go order, or maybe she knows somebody who make the shirts. I don't know. But all I know is they didn't get what they paid for. So she's definitely profiting. They definitely want her to have their money. She's not putting no GUN up to nobody's head. She's a known, bold, one-tooth scammer. Okay? Known. So whatever they're giving her, they want to give it to her. That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. Damn. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Damn, y'all. Instacart just delivered my shit to the wrong address. Oh, Jesus Christ. Instacart stay scamming me too. Yeah, she's a social media panhandler. Hell yeah, she is. Screaming fee. A panhandler. She is, Alex. Tiffany take people. Not today. Please don't. Not today. Let me see. It's the shade for me. I'm trying, Lulu. I'm really, really trying. I'm trying to be cool. Shit. I'm trying to be reasonable. Let me see. I feel like they just want to be recognized when they give her their money. Yeah, that it could be that too. They really think by supporting her they will be in the Super Bowl. What? We in the Super Bowl. Lulu crazy as hell. I'm partying now for about 10 minutes. Okay, my Alex. Okay, boo. Let me see who was going to pay for all that shipping. And then you know what, my Lulu, if they really was not just giving her their money because needing a reason to just give her their money, they could just go on the website and order it. Why wouldn't they just go on the website and order the freaking shirt? If y'all want to make sure that y'all get y'all product and y'all get what they're selling out of the store at the school, out of the bookstore at the school, why wouldn't y'all just go online and order the shirt? I do get it though, but I'm just saying, like, that confirms it even more that they just want to give her their money. So that's what we're gonna stick with. Oh, Mama Moses, Lulu. Hold on, give me a second, child, because I don't know a lot. I watched Nana, okay? Let me see, Felicia, I sent you a couple of butterflies. Did you see them? I did see one. Thank you, my Adrian. Was that you? Let me see. I'm going to go back up and see. Thank you so much, my Adrian. I do see the one at the top. I do see the one at the top. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I appreciate all y'all. I really do. Thank you so much. Let me see. Okay, love. And I didn't see them. I was wondering if they were saying. I seen one of them. I did. Why wasn't her son in the pic for the draft? Damn. I don't know, Tanya. I don't know. How much did the shirt cost? $45. $45. Let me see. Adrian, thank you so much for the gifts. Yes, thank you, Adrian. Thank you so much, my Adrian. So my Lulu say, what about Uncle Grandpa? What's her name? What you call her, Lulu? Hold on, because this ain't me. This is Lulu, asked Granny. She say, what about Uncle Grandpa? I'm just reading my comments. But I did hear a little bit. Let me see. Okay, what was that? I didn't see. Okay, I read that one. You can get shirts in bulk for $2 each. Yeah, that's what I know. Damn, that's a good sum. Oh hell yeah, it is. So she's putting profiting $38 off each. Hell yeah. Oh, she's a good scammer now. Don't get her wrong now. That tooth ain't hanging like that for nothing, baby. Let me see. That lady been crying about support. Now she gets to support. Gets no support by the squad. On 25 people, she on the floor screaming. They drag her this week. Let me see, $43 off each one. not 40. Not $43 off each one, Uncle Grandpa, because I am still mad at her a little, so I'm petty on Wednesday. I know that's right, my little pop your shit, girl. Shit, fuck that shit. But anyway, so I did see. Now everybody say Majane drug her. Okay, the little bit that I watched, it really wasn't a drug. Okay, it really wasn't a drag. It was just Majane talking her shit like she do, right? But I didn't get a drag out of that. Like, it's crazy to me how I always say this. One day you could be madly in love with a person, and then the next day you talking about their teeth, you talking about them not aging gracefully, you talking about them staying with their brother, you're talking about them still having to work at the age that they work. Like, that's the part of the drag that I heard. Okay. So I can't take it serious, if I could just be honest, because at the end of the day, these are the same people that was what? Like, nah, I'm not moving in no motherfucking cults. I'm not moving in a flock. I'm not doing, if somebody say clap 3 times, I'm not gonna clap at all. Like, I'm not doing it. So it's just like, nah, I'm not gonna take that serious, because I can understand, like, coming out here talking your shit. But to say the same thing that all the people that's been talking about this lady saying, you felt that way the whole time. That's why I don't like females. Like, if you feel a certain way about me, stay the fuck away from me. And it's just as simple as that. As grown-ups, we should have enough self-control where if you don't like me, you don't like my teeth, you don't like the fact that I work at 80 years old, you don't like the fact that I stay with my brother, I'm a bad representation of you, your mom, your sister, the Raw Squad, or whatever. Why are you around me? Why you wait until things get like this? Because this lady is being, I guess, asking people to support her, because that's what I got out of a couple things that I seen on YouTube, is that um Axe Granny was over there basically begging people to support her, saying like, hey, you can catch the news over here. Like, you don't gotta go watch this person. You don't gotta go watch that person. Like, catch the news over here. So this lady on her YouTube channel asking people to support her. And because y'all know the Rise Squad don't like nobody to get no shine except their mom. Let me say that again. The Rise Squad don't like nobody to get no shine except their mom, because she's all their moms. Even the ones that's older than her, she's all their moms, right? So the fact that they don't want nobody to get no shine. And we have to remember where this stemmed from when it comes to Ex Granny. Like, only thing Ex Granny did was come out here and say, fuck Brittany, fuck the fact that she locked up and all that shit like that. Agreed with my life. And ever since then, Doodoo been mad. So because Doodoo get mad and Ex Granny come out here on some, I don't give a fuck, now the Rise Squad want her to give a fuck. So much to where they feel like pulling their support from her will actually make her give a fuck. She still don't have to give a fuck. Y'all don't have to support her, but she also does not have. That's the thing about sitting with people out here. You have to actually create this shit and be on your own. That's why I be telling hoes, if you don't like me, get the fuck away from me. And I mean that shit with every being in my body, because I don't want to be around a whole bunch of people that's only around me because I don't like Britney. I don't want to be around a whole bunch of people that's only around me because I don't like doo-doo. I want motherfuckers around me because they like me. Period, point blank, and listen to me drag these bitches. Other than that, nah, stay away from me. Like, as Granny got the same right as everybody else to come out here, and if she want to beg for her support, beg for her motherfucking support. If she don't want to agree with Doodoo kissing Brittany's ass because she needs a sister so motherfucking bad, then she don't fucking have to. So the fact that she did not fall in line, Doodoo thought she was about to bring her young 29-year-old ass out here and call herself checking this lady. This lady who is quadruple her motherfucking age. So, of course, what the Rod Squad do? Fall right in line like the fucking followers follow the motherfucking masses ass, bitch ass leaders that they are. I'm not respecting no bitch that's been in this sector for 5 years and still kissing ass. I'm just not doing it. Y'all know who everybody is. Y'all cannot expect somebody to come after that lady, drag her, cuss her the fuck out, and she don't come back like, fuck you bitches. I don't care. Everybody has the same right when they turn their motherfucking live stream on. And don't nobody have to follow the motherfucking leader. As Granny said, no, I don't care. I don't care that y'all feel sorry for Brittany. This girl has done too much, said too much. She spoke a lot of facts in her live when she was talking about Brittany. Day got mad because she didn't want nobody talking about it. She actually got on her live and said everybody who's talking about Brittany is weak, miserable in their own life. She was talking about Bama too. Bama just kissed her ass hard enough to where she was like, you know what, Bama? I wasn't even talking about you. But she was talking about everybody who came out here and said the bitch got what she deserved, which I didn't. You know, everybody heard my lie. I felt, y'all know how I feel about it. But everybody who came out here and spoke, they didn't give a fuck if it was the Ross people or the other people. She said what she said, and she didn't expect anybody to say anything to her because her name is Doodoo. Fuck that. Who you think you are? You can't come out here and say a motherfucking thing to not one grown person and then act like they can't respond back. Every bitch that I come on here and talk about, if they respond back, I probably won't hear it. But I would expect them to if they do. Because I'm gonna call you a bitch probably, a hoe. I might slip and call you bald head or something. But I ain't finna just talk my shit and think that people can't come out here and talk they shit. No, everybody has the same motherfucking right. So it's still the same repetitive shit. One person say one thing that these people don't like. I'm talking about Doodoo and the Rod Squad. I'm not even so much talking about Marjanae because I think Marjanae can handle it. I don't know what made her go off on Ask Granny. Maybe I got to go watch a little bit of Ask Granny. But I don't know what made her get out here talking about that lady teeth and all that stuff like that when she was just one of her number one fans. So no, I think Marjanae, before I heard what I just heard, I think she has a little bit more self-control when it comes to certain things like that. Like she would have never engaged in that. I don't know what happened. But I do know that Doodoo thinks because she come out here loudly beating on her motherfucking chest, everybody supposed to just fall in line. Like she thinks she's her mom junior. Like she think that, oh, y'all know what my mama said. Like that type of shit. She's actually said it on her live. You bitches bowed down to my mom. My mom said, don't go in that lady chat. And you hoes did not go in that lady chat. What the fuck that make y'all look like? Y'all some weak ass bitches. She said that. I'm not saying that. I'm just telling y'all what she said. So Doodoo thinks she can come out here and say what she want to say. And she thought she was going to shun Ask Granny. And Ask Granny wasn't going to say a motherfucking thing. And she said, nah, fuck that shit. Y'all can listen. Y'all can agree or y'all don't have to agree. But I don't have to agree with Doodoo. I don't have to agree with her. And how dare Doodoo, after she heard Brittany getting out here talking her shit about Ask Granny and Bama and Bama's motherfucking child, I ain't never heard Doodoo say, Brittany, now you know you wrong, bitch, for saying that about Bama's motherfucking son. Because Bama her girl, right? I ain't never heard Doodoo say, you know you be taking it too motherfucking far. I ain't never heard Doodoo stick up for Bama and her motherfucking child. But the minute something happened to Brittany, she wants everybody to fall in line and feel sorry for her. Even the ones who she has hurt the most out here. How that makes sense? Doodoo ain't about to take up for none of them. But she wants them to fall in line for when she's taking up for their motherfucking op, their enemy. That is so bitch. That made me feel like I'm not even living in this world. Like, where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? Doo if you not nobody's friend, bitch, just don't act like nobody's friend. Just be solo motherfucking dolo. Because Bama, you're a fool. There's no fucking way I would have been up on that girl's panel and she's talking about everybody that talks shit about Britney is a motherfucking miserable ass, angry ass, ain't happy in life ass bitch. Girl, please. And you on there. Well, I knew you wasn't talking about me. That's why I ain't say nothing. Because you ain't hear me say nothing. Because I knew you wasn't talking about me. Well, who she was talking about then, Bama? Because if it was me, she would have said Fee. If it was motherfucking 69, she would have said 69. If it was Cynthia Carver, Miss Cynthia Carver, she would have said Miss Cynthia Carver. But the fact that she ain't put no name on it, she was speaking very general, very subliminal. Bitch, she was talking about you and Ag's granny. But hey, who the fuck am I? Let me see. Gamma, did I speak to you? Hey, Gamma. Oh, that's from my Alex. She's speaking to you. Let me see. Greetings, be in chat. Who is that? Hey, Real Stepper. What's up, babe? Let me see. You stand on business. Ask Granny. Ask Grand. Doodoo will never. Hold on. Not ask Grand. Man, if y'all don't be watching Lulu Baby and y'all want to catch a good natural motherfucking laugh, baby, Lulu crazy is hell, child. And it's so natural. She don't even got to try. Like that shit just be flowing out. I be over there in tears listening to Lucinda, baby. She cracks me the fuck up. She said, stand on business, ask Grand. Doodoo will never stand up for the people who love her so much. Yeah, exactly. Fuck Doodoo. Doodoo says she need the squad to pay her like she pay Booney her fat. Did she say that, Lulu? Lulu, I know you lying to me. Child. Let me see. Hey, Teresa. Let me see. I know that's right, Fee. I like you for you, Fee. Thank you, my Alex. Thank you. Let me see. You right. I'm going to be nice to ask Granny today. I'm still mad about bringing my mom there. Oh, she did that, Lulu? You know, I don't watch Ask Granny. She did that? Damn, why she do that? And then Miss Cynthia Carver, I was watching her the other day, Miss Cece. She was dragging. Now she drags eggs, Granny. What Marjane did wasn't a drag. Y'all don't even know what a drag is. Y'all don't know what it's like to have a bitch mouth on the flow because of the shit that's coming out this motherfucking content creator's mouth. Like that's how I be when I be watching Cynthia Carver. Like she drags the fuck out of eggs, Granny. No disrespect, eggs, Granny, but she be tagging that ass, baby. Okay, but where was I going with that? Damn, I was about to say, let me read the comment again. Maybe it was off of the comment. Let me see. You right. Let me see. I don't like Doodoo on Prison Day. But I like you too. Oh, my Lulu, I love you, girl. I love you, girl. 3 whole summers. Let me see. 3 whole summers. Oh, okay, I know what I was about to say. So I was watching Miss Cece the other day, and she said that Ag's Granny was over there acting like. Now this is some things right here, Ag's Granny. This is why no matter how much I'm not gonna drag you, I got to speak the facts about the things that I see, Ag's Granny, because it's just some things that a woman that's toting the Bible. No, we can come out here and cuss each other out. We can drag. You could talk about Miss Cynthia Carp, whatever you want to talk about. You always talk about her drinking. You talk about her house. You talk about whatever you want to talk about, okay? But a person that's supposed to be as anointed as you claim to be should never play with a person that has left this earth because you, out of all people, know that they're in a better place. Like, you're supposed to be some type of anointed Christian who comes out here and spreads the word. This is why I say a lot of things that you do are very contradicting and confusing. And I always tell my people, confusion is of the devil. I do not mix and mingle with confusion. If it's not one way and very clear to me, especially if it's a negative thing, if it's not one way and very clear to me, I'm not even going to try to think about it. Y'all call it nonchalant. I call it, I just don't give a fuck because it's confusing, and I'm not finna give the devil that type of attention. And I'm not calling Ask Granny a devil. All I'm saying is it's very confusing and very contradicting for you to play with the dead while you just left what you be calling worship service 3 hours before that on live. So the fact that I heard Miss Cece say you was over there playing with her mama's sisters, acting like you on the phone, calling these people, asking the deceased. Okay, with all due respect, yeah, I'm not trying to talk about nothing, nobody's deceased family or any of that, and I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just speaking what I heard Miss Cece say. She said that ex granny was over there acting like she was on the phone with her mom's sisters who are passed away and her mom's brother, and she was asking questions about Miss Cece. Like, okay, it might be silly to some people, but to me, like, it would be, a normal argument if it come from somebody like 69. This bitch ain't out here toting the Bible. But when it comes to ask Granny, I expect her to come out here and talk her shit because you could tell that's what she do. But it's some things that an anointed person, hold on, let me see. It's some things that an anointed person, some people who represents God, come out here and spread God's word and talk, you know, worship to everybody and stuff like that. It's just some things they should stay away from. That's just in my opinion. Nobody has to agree with me because, like I said, we not no cult. We won't have to be in agreement. But I'm gonna say what I say. I feel like, that's really evil. I feel like when you go to talk about people's deceased loved ones, this is why I don't do that, because I know what it feels like to lose somebody really, 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 really near and dear to your heart. The fact that I will never see my dad again and never see my sister again, like when a person even brings them up, it just take me to a whole nother motherfucking element. Like, I be ready to go there, and I do, but I still have self-control. It's a lot of things I'm just not going to say, and I'm not out here toting the Bible. But it's just some things I'm just not going to do. It's some things that I'm not going to say. What do I look like being over here acting like I'm talking to Sharita's dead daddy on the phone, even though she's over there dragging my motherfucking deceased sister and my dad? Like, it's just some things I'm not going to motherfucking do. Okay? So I feel like Ex Granny sometimes confuses her audience. And a lot of people were only supporting because Doodoo and them gave them the okay to support. Ex Granny confuses people when she comes out here and does worship service. And then in her next live, act like she is taunting Miss Cece by calling her deceased relatives. Like I said, it might be just a silly act to some people, but when you have really grieved somebody, when you are grieving somebody, when you have lost somebody really, they're never coming back type stuff, like, I don't think anybody who has ever felt that pain is comfortable to come out here and mock another person with someone else passing. Like, I don't think that you have a soul if you can do that. I'm just being real, because I know the way I feel about my people that I lost. I would never ever come out here and taunt somebody about losing a child, about losing their mom, their dad, their sister, their aunt, their cousin. Like, I just would not do that, because I know how that's like a pain you can't even describe. So for a person to fix their mouth and taunt somebody in that manner, and then you call yourself being a representation of God, it is confusing and it's very contradicting. And you cannot fool God. You can come out here, you can fool all these people on YouTube because a lot of these people ain't never opened the Bible. But when you know God, you know the things to stay away from. You know you should not be touching on that lady's deceased family members. Why can't you just come out here and cuss her out like she cussed you out? I don't understand. I mean, you act like you don't cuss like that, but you would come out here and you would talk about a deceased family member? Like, it don't make sense. I'd rather for you to cuss me out to the max, call me everything under the motherfucking sun, and leave my sister and my motherfucking daddy name out your mouth. That's just my preference. So I didn't know that Axe Granny talked about my Lulu's mom. I don't know why she would have even done that, but it just reminded me of what Cynthia Carver said the other day when she said that she was mocking her deceased family members by acting like she was on the phone with them. And Lulu just put in the chat that she mentioned her mom. Like, I don't know what she said about Lulu mom, but why don't y'all keep people's moms and deceased family members that are in a better place than we are out y'all mouths? I would never understand. I would never ever. That's why I say a lot of you hoes is unmedicated. A lot of y'all slip through the cracks. Okay, it just ain't no way. It just ain't no way you supposed to be that contradicting and comfortable with contradicting yourself like that, comfortable with confusing your audience like that. And I don't have nothing against Aunt Granny. I'm just saying it is what it is. You can't do both. You can't straddle the fence like that. You cannot do both. You either worshiping God or you worshiping the other guy. And that's just what it is. Let me see. Hey, Miss Portia, I see you, baby. Let me see. Try to spirit by the spirit. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, my Adrian. Let me see. Hey, be Majin Chan. Hey, Susie, what's up, boo thing? How are you? Let me see. Alex say 100 and confusion is not of God at all, Adrian. My grandma told me that as a kid. Like, if she even think you lying and it's confusing her, like, where you say you was at? Wait a minute. So you mean tell me you went there and then you just now getting here? Nah, you lying. You lying. Like, that's how the devil works. It should be straight up and down one way when you know that it's the truth and it's coming from a good place. It ain't no confusion about it. My grandma has instilled that in me and my siblings since we was younger. Like, that's why I don't deal with confusion. Even with my kids, I will tune them out if I'm confused about what they're talking about. Especially if I can't get an understanding. Like, nah, I don't get what you're saying. Why didn't you do that work? Like, nah, so nah. It's a lot of things that can be confusing, but when you're dealing with somebody like Axe Granny, you just have to understand that the things that she come out here and do, either she's just trying to fit in or she's just not the person that she says she is. And I don't want to put no smoke on Axe Granny because I don't got no problem with her. Like, I'm good if she good. That's just what I'm on. But I'm always going to say what I want to say. I'm never going to bite my motherfucking tongue because that shit hurt. And I'm just saying, I ain't doing that shit. Period. Let me see. That's why she only had two folks in the congregation. Then she does those prayer lives. Yeah, Tiffany. Absolutely. Jada asked Granny. Let me see. All right, B. Not seeing my mom and dad again. It's heartbreaking, but I still push on. Absolutely. Girl, oh my God, Lulu. I feel you, baby. I feel you, baby. Okay? And then it's all these reminders. You know what I'm saying? Then you get on YouTube and you got a bitch want to talk about your motherfucking family that's not even here no more. It's like, damn, bitch, I'm about to cuss your bitch ass the entire fuck out. So anybody that don't want to hear me talk about a bald head ass kid need to get out my motherfucking chat. Because I drag your kid before I go into a grave. I promise you I will. Oh, baby, baby, baby. I will. Thank you for the cash app. Who was that? I gotta go wake Rylan up, child, so he can go next door and get my Instacart. Let me see. But yeah, that's just what it is. Like, I drag your kid before I go into a grave. I ain't lying. I remember when she undid that to Lou as well. Wow, my Alex. If you feel like it, my Lulu, never mind. I was gonna ask you to say what she said in the chat, but don't worry about it because it's some bullshit. It don't even matter what she said. Felicia, some people was called by God, and some just got up and went. She's one of them. They got up and went. Yeah, yeah. I agree. I agree. And some people try to hide who they really are behind God, and you just can't do that. God, you can't fool God. You can fool these earthly people, but you just can't fool God. So that's why the church is filled with a lot of devils, because they do their devil work Monday through Saturday. Like Sharita, like she went to church in them two small slippers. That was a sin. She was sinning in the church house. Sinning. Two small slippers, one tooth. I know they say come as you are, but they did not say come like that. Okay. So some people like Sharita just do they double work Monday through Saturday, and then they pop up in the church with two small gold slippers on. Motherfucking a side pony. Now this ponytail was to the back this time. A back slick back ponytail, titties on her back, a too little motherfucking dress with lumps all over her fucking body, including titties in the back. See, she's built like a demonic character. She is. She's built like some. Never mind. I ain't gonna even say what I was about to say. I ain't going there. You have a point, Boo, and we all have our sins and wrongs. Absolutely, Feast. Yes, we do. Hell yeah, we do. Alex, who did that? Let me see who sent to me too. She's a case study. Let me see what Lulu said. That was horrible when she pretended to talk to Mother Carver's deceased relatives. I was in the bushes. Wow. Hey, Mary Jones. What's up, boy? I ain't synced you, girl. Let me see. Jada, no, I'm waiting on that conversation. Should be interesting. Let me see what Jada say. Mary Jones, most of them need a hip replace. Not a hip replace. What? What? Y'all so damn crazy. I came in there like at the end. I didn't know. When did this happen? Let me see. Jada Doodoo got those 6 supporters with issues. Hell yeah. Anybody following a blind bitch around that ain't never had the damn to even go get a goddamn driver's license at 29, bitches is slow. Let me see. Has we talked about Doodoo being desperate for his sister yet? A little bit. I'm gonna touch on it a little bit more though in a second. I ain't really say too much about it. Let me see, but I'm about to though. Let me see. But let me go wake Rylan up real quick, y'all. He had milestone today, child. The milestones is kicking my baby ass. I'm talking about every day he come home and go straight to sleep. They done wore his brain out, baby. He come home like, Mom, I submitted the test. But it was hard. I finished, but I had to read a lot. They asked me to put punctuations in 8 sentences. I mean, they kicking his ass now every day, every single day. So I'm gonna go wake him up. Let me see. Rylan, Rylan, go get my groceries right now, Rylan. Come on. Now, Rylan. Yeah, the milestones kicking my baby ass. Yeah, he in there knocked out. You can't get Rylan to take naps. He just like me, won't take naps. If I let Rylan sleep right now, Rylan to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning. Like, dang, what happened? Come on, Ryan. Come on, boy. Let me see the price fee. You can't say. Hold on, let me put my glasses back on. Across, and it's gonna be a motherfucking paragraph, and I'm gonna read every word. Hold on a second, Twala. Let me get my 4 eyes right. Hold on, child. I knew that was you though. Let me see backspeed. You can't serve two masters. You either serve God or Satan. Grandpa is truly under God's grace because she's playing a dangerous. It's truly under God's grace because she's playing a dangerous game. Spiritually, in my opinion, but God judgment has a timeline. Yeah, and you know what? Yeah, he tired, Alex. Go ahead, go get my grocery. And it be them ones like out there, like spreading God's word, but doing the devil's word. Those are the ones that I think have like some of the biggest karma that comes their way. You see how Sharita came out here representing her dad being a pastor. She's grew up in the church, and she's the first one that got dark, demonic, and devilish on this YouTube. And look at her life. I mean, just look at her payback. I would shut the fuck up. Like, I would drop to my knees. I'm 40 something, 46, 47 years old. You know what I'm saying? Call yourself a stay-at-home grandma in your daughter's house. Like, some things you just need to just shut the hell up, because you getting the ass whooping and you so used to getting your ass whooped that you ain't noticed that you getting your ass whooped. You ain't even noticing that you getting your ass whooped because you so used to being evil and a tricker and playing these trickery games and these confusing games that you have did it for so long that you don't even feel like God notices what you're doing, because you can get out here and quote the Bible. Like, I believe those are the ones that's catching the biggest hell on earth. Of course, they might get turned around when it's time for Judgment Day. But right here on earth, they're catching the biggest hell. Because if you're going to represent God, you're going to represent God. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Is that everything, Tunk? You so handsome face.
It's too early to be.
It's not early, boy. You just tired. Put it in the kitchen, on the counter. So, let's get into Doodoo Nina's sister. No. Go do what I said do. You still not getting that controller until you do what I said do. I don't care about you going to sleep and waking up and thinking that you ain't got to do it. Do what you said do. What I said do. Let me see. Make sure they brought all my stuff, y'all. Let me get in your ear. That is not very demure. That is not very demure. Hold on, y'all. We finna get back to it. Y'all shop at Aldi's. Y'all do not give up on Aldi's, child. When I tell y'all groceries so high, but Aldi's got some real good fresh meat, y'all. Like, their meat is so much better than Walmart and, what's the other stuff? Kroger. Like, what? I ain't gonna never give up on Publix. I fuck with Publix the long way. Prices and all, I love them. But I have been fucking with Aldi's for the last couple months. And let me just show y'all this. Hold on. Let me just show y'all this. This is a pack of pork chops that I just got from Aldi's. Now look at the price. You get 6 pork chops, assorted pork chops. Now y'all know a pack of pork chops at Publix is like $20, the cheapest. You're going to get 6 pork chops in here for this price right here. And look, the meat is fresh. It ain't no different color meat. And look at this one. Hold on. Let me show y'all. I got these wings from Aldi's. Look at the price. $10.64. Y'all know a pack of wings at Kroger $18, child. For the same amount. Baby, y'all better fuck with Aldi's. I'm telling you. Look at these right here. Oh, shit. Hold on. Man. Breakfast links. And I don't even eat generic breakfast leaves, but Rye gonna fuck them up when I do cook them. See, this is some more. Oh, I got that from Publix. Hold on, let me see. I had something else I wanted to show y'all. Maybe it's up here. Yeah, it's up here. Hold on. If I can get it open, what the hell? Oh, okay. It was something else. So these are some more pork chops that I had got. Chicken legs. $4. Y'all see that? Baby, I'm trying to put y'all on, baby. Y'all better fuck with Aldi's. And all my meat didn't come from Aldi's, but since I put an order in at Aldi's, I was like, damn, why have I even been ordering from Publix? Because I be forgetting sometime about Aldi's. I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, I just had to show y'all that. Y'all fuck with Aldi's, for real. Aldi's is, and I ain't saying fuck with everything they got going on. But y'all know how expensive meat is. Y'all know. Meat is expensive, child. So if you could find a bang for your buck, go on and do that. All you do is cry. You showing me. Yeah, Alan. All this is good. Hell yeah, they are. We don't have a Publix. Y'all love Publix. I'm hungry, babe. Girl, come so I can cook. Come on, Alex. What you want, boo? You know I got you. I'm finna make some fish, though. Hey, Chat. In my... Yes, I love Audie. Me. Yes, me too. I'm telling y'all, it don't get... When you go into Publix, anywhere, any normal store, I'm gonna call it normal because you know all these is for the cheap. But they have name brand too. I just bought all my snacks that I got from there are name brand. I got Keebler fudge stripe cookies, Doritos, the red bag, because I'm making some nachos tomorrow. Like I don't fuck with generic at all. But I will eat all these meat. Like what? When you go to Kroger and Publix and pick up a pack of chicken wings, it make you think about your whole life. You get to thinking about light bills, motherfucking car insurance and shit. It ain't supposed to be like that when you just trying to grab a pack of meat. You get to thinking your whole life over, like, man, do I really want to spend this $23 on these motherfucking wings? But you know, another good place for me, and then we finna move on. Another good place for me is Sam's Club. If you have a family, I would say, because it's just me and Rye. So I only get certain things from Sam's Club. But one of the special things that I do get is their drumsticks. Their drumsticks, like what I just showed y'all, and their whole wings. And of course, my ribs. When I barbecue in the summer, I get all my ribs from Sam's. I would never go nowhere else. But you're going to get at Kroger, I would say, 15 to 17 chicken legs in a pack. And it's going to be about no more than $6, $7. I would say $6. At, where's my charger? Oh, Mama Moses. Oh, Mama Moses, I need my charger. What did we do with it this morning? Let me plug my phone up. Hold on, y'all. But at, so what I say? Kroger. You gonna spend that, you gonna get about, I would say, 16 to 18 pieces of chicken. Probably not even that much. I would say like 13 to 15 pieces, right? You go to Sam's Club and you get their pack of chicken wings or chicken legs, you're going to get 20 to 25 whole wings or legs in that pack. The legs are going to be the same amount as they are at Kroger or Publix or anything like that. But you're going to get more. As well as with the whole chicken wings. Like I do. I shop at Sam's for these two items specifically of my meat. The whole chicken wings, you're going to get like 20 to 25 wings. I don't mind spending $14 to $15 on that. But to try to play with me on some $20 on a pack of wings, and I'm probably getting 10 to 12 whole wings, I'm not doing that no more. I'm too grown for that. I'm too grown for that. I'm matured financially a little bit. Oh my God. Dang, y'all. I'm gonna have to call y'all back. I love y'all, but I really do gotta go. I love y'all. I'm gonna call y'all back and talk about Doodoo Nina's sister. Bye bye.